In the eerie twilight of a world teetering on the brink of collapse, the once mighty city of New Arcadia stood as a grim testament to humanity's greatest fears. It was a city that had witnessed the relentless advance of an apocalyptic nightmare, and its survivors huddled in the shattered remnants of skyscrapers and crumbling streets, desperate to defy the impending doom. The apocalypse had begun with a series of catastrophic events. The earth trembled as earthquakes split the ground, and the skies blazed with unrelenting wildfires. A deadly virus, an insidious creation of humanity's own making, had swept across continents, leaving only the sick and the dying in its wake. Famine, despair, and chaos had become the norm. Amid this turmoil, a cult known as the Eclipse Seekers had risen to power. They preached that the apocalypse was not an end but a transformation, a chance for humanity to ascend to a higher plane of existence. They claimed that an impending celestial event known as the Eclipse of Souls would bring about this transformation, but it required a willing sacrifice of the city's remaining survivors. The city's inhabitants, weakened and desperate, were divided. Some believed in the cult's message, while others clung to the hope that a solution could be found to save their world. Among the latter was Sarah, a courageous young woman who had lost her family to the virus but refused to surrender to despair. As the day of the Eclipse of Souls approached, the cult's influence grew, and they began to gather the willing, promising salvation through their sacrifice. Those who resisted were deemed heretics and hunted down mercilessly. Sarah knew that the cult's vision of salvation was nothing more than madness, and she vowed to find a way to stop them. She embarked on a perilous journey, searching for clues in the city's devastated archives and the cryptic writings of a long-forgotten scientist. Her quest led her to a hidden underground laboratory where the scientist had conducted experiments with a device known as the Luminous Core. It was said to hold the power to reverse the cataclysmic events that had befallen the world. With the help of a ragtag group of survivors, Sarah located the Luminous Core. As the Eclipse of Souls drew near, the Eclipse Seekers prepared for the final sacrifice. Sarah and her companions, armed with the Luminous Core, confronted the cult's leader, a charismatic zealot named Ezekiel. In a climactic showdown, they activated the device, unleashing a blinding surge of energy. The Eclipse Seekers' twisted vision of salvation crumbled before their eyes as the city shook with the force of the Luminous Core's power. The skies cleared, the virus abated, and the earth ceased its trembling. New Arcadia, once on the precipice of destruction, had been saved. But the cost was great. Sarah and her companions had sacrificed their own lives to ensure the cult's defeat. As the survivors emerged from their hiding places, they saw the city bathed in a new dawn, forever marked by the sacrifices made to prevent the apocalypse.